just communicate more, really. That's just another person.
I think it's the first 6-0 start since '06. What's that mean to you? Having been part of some of the tougher seasons, to be part of this now?
Yeah, just celebrate all wins, right? Today it's never take any win for granted, and I think that was something that was talked about in the locker room. And then obviously now we're bowl eligible too. That's just part of the process, and that's just a stepping stone of where we want to go. But yeah, like I said, just celebrate all wins, and just keep stacking up little wins week by week.
It was a tough grind today. What felt like the breakthrough for you guys offensively? Things kind of loosened up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we just started trusting each other and our technique and everything that the coaches were calling. I felt like we started running the ball really well in the second half. That kind of opened up doors for a lot of other success.
Do you feel like Travis's run success was kind of on film coming into this week, or did you kind of respond to what Washington State was showing you guys out on the field?
That's hard to tell from a player's perspective, because that's a higher level question. Really proud of the way he ran and the way us five up front, or I guess including the tight ends as well, responded and ran the ball when we were asked to.
Can you talk about Dietich just getting through that game? He's pretty clearly not 100%.
Yeah, I mean, respect to him. I mean, it's not easy, right? As offensive lineman, you're expected to play with injuries, nicks, bruises, whatever you want to call them. So commend him and his desire to be out there at whatever the cost, right? So super proud of him.
The defensive line caused a lot of havoc for Washington State in their first 5 games, second in the nation in tackles for loss, 7th in sacks. How important was it for you guys to neutralize the effect that they would have on pushing you guys back?
Yeah, super. A lot of tricks up their sleeve. I felt like they, at least on film, like you were saying, big movement team, a lot of blitzes and stuff. So that was definitely something that we focused on this week, kind of going into the game, just to prepare for whatever that may be.
You've seen Thule in practice for a few years now, but you can probably sympathize with the Washington State linemen today. What is it that makes them so tough as a pass rusher?
Thule specifically, he's just his motor. Like, I mean, his quickness, motor, strength, his ability to turn a speed rush into a power rush at the blink of an eye. It's kind of rare to see that in college football, and he does a really great job at it. And obviously, going against him in practice and one-on-ones and all that definitely gives us an advantage, right? But super proud of him and his development so far in his career.
Lincoln talked about winning in different ways, how important that was. How did it show you, especially when the passing game's maybe not working as well as it usually does, that you guys are able to turn to the run and really just grind down the clock, especially in the second half?
Yeah. I mean, winning on all sides of the ball, I think really what Coach meant by that, at least from my perspective, was by all three phases, right? Special teams, offensively in general, and defensively in general. I feel like we did a great job. I don't think we've played a complete game yet on all three phases for all 4 quarters, but that's something that we're working towards week in and week out, and I think it's something we've realized. And so we've made tangible objectives to kind of make that a reality for us.
What's it like playing alongside and blocking for a guy like Travis?
I mean, another dude who just has a ton of experience. Proud of his ability to just put his foot in the ground and just run downhill when asked. Love the dude. He brings a lot of veteran experience to the room, his room specifically, and to the offense in general.
What kind of leadership does he bring into the locker room?
Super vocal guy, and then just you talk about a guy who just does everything right, crosses all his T's, dots all of his I's. You never hear about him being on an accountability list. So just, I mean, his commitment to this team and to the guy to the left and right of us is just something that really has shown throughout the year so far.
He's never necessarily been considered a workhorse, maybe 28 or 29 carries, whatever it was tonight. How much has he proven that he can really carry the load and grind out a defense if he needs to?
Yeah, so we actually were talking about it in the shower right before I got on stage. I didn't realize how many carries he had. Yeah, I mean, that's commendable. That's a lot of touches, a lot of hits. So really praise to him.
Was it like that?
making them pay for some of the penalties they had. There were 2 drives where you scored touchdowns after they had kind of big penalties.
Yeah, wasn't really sure. The 30 yards that we got, the consecutive 215s at the same time. I didn't really know what was going on. I kind of had to listen to what the refs were saying. Obviously, that's huge, and that put us in the red zone. So whenever we're presented that opportunity, it's an opportunity for us to capitalize, and I think that's something that we just have to take advantage of, right?
What's it mean to be able to trust the defense now when you guys do have some scoring walls that you know that they can kind of hold up in that time?
Yeah, I mean, just going back to Coach Riley and just challenging us to play well and accelerate in all 3 phases of the game. It's crazy when that's happening and we're all firing right on all cylinders. Just how well and how dominant you really can be.
What's it like?
6-0, like Brian was saying. Do you feel the difference in playing at the Coliseum? I guess really type of energy because you're getting from fans and just atmosphere maybe compared to years past.
Yeah, I mean, tonight was electric out there, as always. Really thankful for our fans and their commitment to us and just trusting us in our process. We'll see, right? Going forward, what happens. Will we sell it out? Hopefully. It'd be awesome. I think the last time we were close to selling out was against Texas in 2017. And I remember that vividly because that was one of the first games I had to play in. So I just remember that experience and just was in shock and awe. All right, thank you.